Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today I want to explore three major government-backed mortgage loans, each designed to help different groups of homeowners. First one is VA loan. This is for veterans and military personnel backed by the Department of Veteran Affairs. There's three major benefits, three major things to know about these loans. Number one, there's no down payment. So you can get 100% financing. With that, there is a VA funding fee, which there's strategy in that, which we can talk about, but that can be financed. So again, that's not something you got to come up with the money to put down. If you have a 10% or more disability rating and you're out, there's no VA funding fee, which is huge. And even if you're in, there's still strategic ways to work with that, which we could talk about. So no down payment, that's number one. Number two, competitive interest rates. Typically the rates are going to be up to 0.5% lower than conventional. So it's a huge advantage if you can go VA. And then again, there's strategic ways to use this loan if you're trying to build like a real estate portfolio where you get a VA loan, you wait for value to go up, you refinance into a conventional, and then you can reuse your VA. That way you're not having to come up with a bunch of down payments. And it's a really good strategy. You need someone that knows what they're doing that can offer that help, obviously, because I've been doing this for years. But again, that's something to keep in mind. Third major benefit, no private mortgage insurance. Private mortgage insurance is basically when conventional loans, when people don't put 20% down, banks found they typically lose that money if there's a default, so they make people pay for insurance to cover that. VA does not require that. Department of Veteran Affairs covers that. So again, there's no PMI, which is a huge savings. So that's the number one loan, government backed. The second one is the USDA loan. These are for home buyers located in rural areas, which are backed by the U.S. Department of Agriculture. Some of the major benefits of this, again, you can get no down payment required. So it's an ease to get into a place, which, similar to the VA loan, if you fit the rural area that's required. They do have lower interest rates as well. And then also it's for people in a rural area focus, which I mentioned earlier. So it's kind of a niche product, doesn't come up all the time, but always good to double check if you're in one of those rural areas, worth considering. The third one, which is another big one, is the FHA loan. It's backed by the Federal Housing Administration. It's ideal for first-time buyers. Some of the major benefits on that are lower down payments. You do have to do 3.5% down. Now, there are some programs where if you take a slightly higher rate and you qualify, where you can actually get that covered for you, which is something that can be looked into for someone that's got good income but doesn't have any money to put down. That'd be a good way to go. We can discuss that. More lenient credit requirements. So typically your conventional is going to want you to have a higher credit score, which is really going to affect your pricing. FHA is super lenient with that. So some people that can't get in conventional actually can get better pricing, even if they could get in conventional on the FHA side. There is funding fees with that and stuff like that we could discuss, and there's strategy in that. Again, I keep bringing up this strategy because not every loan officer thinks that way. A lot of people just quote the rate, charge you the fee, don't think through, hey, maybe it's worth taking a slightly higher rate, getting a credit from the bank to cover that funding fee, because we're probably going to try to refinance out of that in a couple of years. So again, these are kind of strategies I try to bring to the table. I've been doing it for 20 years, so always love to think through that and really help you plan, not just for this loan, but for the next 5, 10, even be your advisor for the next lifetime. So that's my goal. If you want to know more about any of these programs, let me know. For detailed insights, check the link description below, and then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content. Always putting more stuff out and just trying to think through what would be helpful for you guys. So hope that helps, and take care, and God bless.